right, guys. I think we're live. Good evening here. I'm going to show you guys something that I think you're going to love. Just welcome to everybody that's here. Give me a second. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. I'm going to share with you all some cool stuff that's going to help you to make some money. All right, let's see if my thing is working here. I love it. And y'all know I know how to rap anyway, right? So, oh man, I love that video. And I love it even more. Let me try to like center it on my board here. I love it even more because that's Chris Record, right? For those of you who don't know, that is my mentor, the person who I learned Shopify from, and that's Techademic. So, you know, that this is where we're learning all this stuff from. This is how I made $1.2 thousand in sales in just the last 30 days. Some of you saw my screenshots. I'm going to show you my screenshots. But first, let me just say hello to everybody. So everybody's coming in the comments. Hello, Roxanne, Joy, Martina. Woo, Joy just earned some money today. Woohoo, you go, Joy. Anna, hello, Christina, Tamara, Shirley, Celine, Lynette, Patricia, Willie, Valerie. Hey, everybody. And as you guys come on, for those of you who don't know me, I know a lot of people, been friend requesting me this week or whatever. And so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Danielle K. Howell. I'm an online entrepreneur. I was able to quit my job about 2.5 years ago because I wanted to work from home. I wanted to be free. I was a special education teacher. I started out as a teacher's assistant. I went back to school to get my master's degree to become the teacher. And while I was doing that, I was like, oh my God, this is not what I want to do. Hey, Sam. Hey, Jasmine. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to live a freedom lifestyle. I'm a free spirit, and I don't like people pigeonholing me, holding me back, telling me what to do, telling me what I can do, telling me what I can't do, telling me what's possible, telling me what's impossible. That's not the way I feel we were created to live. And so I'm kind of a rebellious spirit. That's just me. I always have been. I've always been rebellious. I've always, done things my own way. And because of it, Patricia said she got 2 sales. So I'm just excited for everybody that's on my tech team right now. If you're on my tech team right now, I want you to write in that comments and say, I'm on Danielle's tech team. If you don't want to say D, say D. I'm on D's team. Say that. I'm on D's team. I want you guys to write in the comment, hey, Zane. I want you guys to write in the comments that you're on D's team and that we are about to do something so big in the next 90 days that so many success stories are going to be coming out of my team. And I'm excited for these people. They're already getting sales. We didn't even really start yet. I only did like a couple of trainings and they've been popping out sales left and right. Because let me tell you something, when I know something and I implement something and I start getting results from something, guess what? I'm going to teach that something. So I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed. I'm so honored to be connected with Chris Record. As you saw, I'm connected with him. I have been for almost a year now, but I wasn't really focused on it. I wasn't focused on what he was doing here, but now I'm totally focused, and I'm focused on, because I was doing other things, but I'm totally focused on keeping myself focused and just making sure that my team wins, because we got the best team. All right, Zane's on D's team. Martina, Kay, I'm so excited, guys. So some of you may know me, some of you may not, but I'm going to tell you right now, I have a track record of helping people to become successful online. And some of the things, sometimes I feel like, man, all this stuff. Shirley's on D's team. So, there's so much stuff to know out there, right? You can get bombarded with all kinds of stuff out there. But I'm going to tell you this. With Shopify, and when you're on D's team, myself, I try to break it down as simple as possible to the least common denominator, keeping it simple, keeping it, exciting, keeping it fresh, keeping it to the point where, you're motivated and inspired to take action. Because if you're not motivated and inspired, it doesn't matter how much money you want to make. It doesn't matter, what you want to do. You want to reach goals. You want to do this. We all have goals. We all have dreams. We all have desires. But if you are not motivated and if you're not inspired to take action, none of that stuff is going to materialize. So I pride myself on keeping my team motivated, inspired, so they can go out there and crush it. So that they can go out there, create something that they've never done before. Because I'm going to tell you, before I got online, there was none of this stuff. I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't know any of this stuff, guys. So it's not like I was doing it before and now, I've been doing it for 25 years. No, I started online July of 2014. And from July of 2014 to December of 2014, I was literally like flapping around. I did not know a lot of this stuff. So when December 14 came, and I was kind of grasping it when I started marketing on Instagram. That's when everything changed for me. So when I say that I've literally been to the bottom, I was over $30,000 in debt. Like I was telling my team just yesterday, like I'm still paying off that debt. Yeah, I made thousands of dollars online, tens of thousands of dollars online, but because of my past, because of my job, because of all the things that I had to do just to keep a job. Don't you understand? Like sometimes, I don't know if this is you, but this was me, because I was, working in an environment where people, when you work with certain people and they keeping up certain appearances at the job, then you feel like you got to keep up certain appearances at the job. It can happen online too. When you feel like, oh, well, I'm making a certain amount of money, so I got to live a certain lifestyle. I got to get that Lexus. I got to get that Beamer. I got to get this. I got to get that, right? And then you can literally put yourself in a hole, right? And so that's kind of what happened with me. I went back to school, get my master's degree, took out so many student loans to do that. It was just crazy, going out to lunch every day, spending money, but knowing at the same time I had this debt over my head. So it was just like, it was really like just spinning my wheels. So I had to escape that. That's what we call the rat race. When you're living your life, keeping up with the Joneses, you really can't think for yourself because you're so busy being connected to people who are doing the same things every day. And it's nothing against those people. It's just that, if that's what they love to do, then that's fine. And if that's what you love to do, that's fine too. But that's not what I love to do. I love to be free. I don't want to have to worry about debt. I don't want to have to worry about, oh my gosh, this car note is due, that car note is due. No, whenever I have anything, I want it to be free and clear and know that I worked hard for it and I deserve it. Because if you have to pay loans and notes and then you didn't earn it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I was living. So I had to change that. But first of all, I had to change my mindset. I had to focus on not having that employee mindset, but having an entrepreneur mindset. And it's so different because an employee, you always want help with things. You're always trying to figure things, trying to see if somebody knows if they can help you. You're waiting around. Oh, I don't know. The vending machine is not working. Can somebody come and fix? No, as an entrepreneur, you got to take charge and you got to take action. So on my team, even though, my team are a bunch of movers and shakers and they want success. They want it, right? And I don't coddle them. I don't, hold their hands. Am I there to assist them? Yeah, I will be there to assist you. I'll be there to, guide you and lead you to like I say, the promised land. But you have to take the action. I can't take the action for you, but I can motivate you. I can't motivate you either. I can inspire you and I can lead by example. So that's what I choose to do in my business. And because of it, I help a lot of people get results. As you can see, people are on my team and they are getting results and they are, the Joneses are poor, definitely. They're getting results and they are determined and they're serious. So in this thing called entrepreneurship, the first thing you got to understand is that you got to be serious. I don't care if it's Shopify, even though we was watching a rap and they throwing around money, because that's the kind of money you can make with Shopify. But let me tell you something. We're serious about what we do. We cater to a niche of people who want what we're offering. We're not just sitting back watching the sales come in here and the cha-chings and not fulfilling orders. We're fulfilling orders. We're taking care of our customers. We are, running Facebook ads, and this is stuff that you're going to learn. So how did I make $1.2 thousand in less than 30 days? Well, like I said, I worked. I checked to make sure that my niche was responsive. I did some testing. I did some marketing, and I listened to my mentors. And that's the most important thing, because a lot of times we come into this industry and we don't want to listen. We just want to do, and we don't want to listen. And then you got to go back and restart all over again, or because you're not getting the results you want, you quit, right? Same thing with Shopify. People have told me, Danielle, I started a store, but I closed it down because I wasn't making any sales. Yeah, I had a store, but it wasn't doing anything, so I just left it. You can't do that in a business. So the people who I'm looking for that's going to join me in this 90-day challenge are people who won't quit, are people who are going to stick this out for 90 days. People who are going to go through the steps. People who are going to watch my trainings that I do in my private group. People that if they can't watch it live are going to go back and refer back to it and watch the replays. The people who are going to take action. The people who really, really want to see success. Those are the people that I want to work with. Those are the people who I love to work with because they are hungry. You got to be hungry when you want to achieve something. If you just want to say, yeah, I'm going to try this out, then there's no need trying, because to try is to fail. Right? To try is to fail. Either you're going to do it or you're not. There is no in between, right? There is no in between. So what I want to share with you right now is the point of having a Shopify store. So first I want to say, maybe I can move this up a little bit. First I want to talk about why Shopify. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Come on here, always. I gotta get my hair done. Why Shopify? Why? Why Shopify? And why now? Why now? Let me tell you guys something. Shopify is fairly new. And I always tell people Shopify is fairly new. And because of that, right? Because Shopify is fairly new, we are at the forefront of something that's going to grow so big, so incredibly big, that it's going to take the world by storm. Right now, people are shopping online more than ever before. People are getting lazier. People are getting complacent, and they don't even want to leave their homes. And, by me working from home and on the internet, I'm like, I haven't been to the gym in a while. And I'm like, you know what? I got to get back to the gym because I don't want to be that, 1,000-pound woman stuck in my chair and I can't get up. It's easy to do it. It really is. It's easy to just stay home. And as a matter of fact, I got my protein shake right here. Try not to eat too unhealthy. But, people just want to stay home and do what's convenient. So let me tell you, since those people exist out here in the world, and I'm not saying that's everybody who shops on Shopify, but since those people exist, then let's cater to them. If that's what they want to do, then let's cater to them. Let's cater to them with the product that they want. Let's cater to them. What is it that they want? Are they shopping for jewelry? Are they shopping for, little handy items that, maybe phone cases? What are they shopping for? And on my team and in this 90-day challenge, and there's a link above this video, if you want to join me and my tech team who's already getting massive results, and we haven't even started the challenge yet, to be honest. We don't start until April 1st. But if you want to join me and you want to understand this Shopify process, go ahead and click that link that's above this video. You can do it now. You can do it after this video is over so that you don't miss what I'm going to say. But that is the link that's going to take you to the process. And you have to follow those 7 steps. And like I said, if you're willing to listen, that's the thing. If you're willing to listen, follow those 7 steps. That is the first step to success. Following the steps, right? Not asking a whole bunch of questions, following the steps, and then getting where you need to be. So what you want to do after this video or right now, whatever, you can click on that link and get access to this 90-day challenge. So people are looking for products, right? And in my team and in this 90-day challenge, we're going to be talking about different products. As a matter of fact, I've already done a couple of videos that talks about niches, right? So when we think about Shopify, we think about niches, right? Niches. So what is niches? I've always heard the riches are in the niches, right? That's a phrase that you should remember because niches are key. Niches are key. What are niches? Niches are little pockets of communities of people who are passionate about something. So, for instance, there could be a niche of people who are passionate. This is the exact same example that I shared in my group. People are passionate about pit bulls, right? Pit bulls. We found out that there's a whole big pit bull community out there of people who would be willing to buy all types of things, whether it's pit bull jewelry for themselves, whether it's pit bull clothes for their pit bulls, whether it's, little maybe some dog tags that, look like pit bulls or whatever. So there's a community of people who love pit bulls. There's a community of people who love cats, right? That could be cat socks. That could be cat sweaters. That could be anything dealing with cats. People love their cats. People love their animals, right? So do you understand, the concept of a niche? People who are passionate, people who are diehard fans of something that they hold near and dear to them. And when they see an ad coming through their Facebook wall, through their Facebook feed, they are more likely to click on that ad than anybody else. So for instance, if we're not looking at niches, right, because you can't just be broad, you have to have a niche. So listen, let's say I just did dogs, right? Dogs. Now, there are people who love dogs, But let's say I did an ad that just said, hey, you love dogs, check out our dog stuff, right? But that's too general because they can go to Petco, right? They can go to Petco for that, or I don't know, PetSmart, or any kind of pet store, right? If they just want dog stuff. However, if we are saying, look, pit bull lover, right? It's like, oh yes, I got 2 pit bulls at home. What are they talking about? What are they selling? Oh, I like this. I like this thing. Do you see the difference? People who are passionate will respond more. Because just because somebody has a dog, that doesn't mean that they're passionate about dogs in general. They're passionate about their dog. Boston Terrier, Pit Bull, Chihuahua, right? So when you have like a little necklace that says, I love my Chihuahua, as an ad, and it goes through their news feed, they're going to stop. They're going to stop scrolling. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love my little Nina, whatever the Chihuahua's name is. I got to get this, right? That's what the difference is between having a niche store and having a general. Now, I did start with the general store because I was brand new and I didn't know exactly, which way I should go. But now we learn that starting out with the niche, you don't have to do that learning curve so much. You can go straight to a great niche, do the insights of audience insights on Facebook, showing exactly where these people are, and Facebook will target these people. They will target these people. And guess what? These people will buy. And not only will they buy once, they'll buy again, and they'll share your ad, and they'll share it, and they'll share it, and they'll share it, and they'll buy, and they'll come back. And they'll say, thank you, I love your store, if you set up everything correctly, and we're going to show you how to do that. So that's one of the process of having a store. So let me just see what everybody's saying. Robin's on D's team. The Joneses are poor. Yep. Taking action is key. Absolutely. Patricia says, I love working from home. Phone cases. Phone cases are a good niche. If you have, it depends on what kind of phone case it is because there's different ones. Now, let's say, for instance, there's a phone case, not just a regular phone case. Like I sell, some of you have probably seen this like around, I don't know, a few months ago in my general store. I sell light up phone cases in my general store, right? And I did a whole demonstration of it. I got so many people coming to my store buying that light up phone case. So it can't just be a phone case. It has to be a phone case, again, that is something specific that's going to make somebody say, oh my gosh, I love that. I want it. Right? I want it. Why? Because they can't find it anywhere else. And maybe they can, but you're showing up in their news feed. So, like I said, they're stopping like, oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. I want to take a selfie with, a light up selfie, so it has to be a phone case that is different than any other phone case. I remember Chris Record, he also gave an example about a phone case that had the wine on the back. So when you actually put the phone to your ear, it looked like, you were drinking wine. So, it has to be something so catchy that, that people will stop and buy. But it can't just be a regular phone case. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Oh, you were thinking about phone cases too. Yeah, so is weave available to be a niche? I think there is a weave niche. Yes, Nedra. There is a weave niche. The only thing about that, a lot of people who wear weaves, they know where to find them. So I'm not sure how well that will sell. But, we have a wholesaler that we use for drop shipping and everything like that. So yes, weave is a good niche, but I'm just not sure if you would make a good profit off of it, because that means because even buying from a wholesaler, I think a lot of because I'm going to be honest, my daughter, she wears weaves every once in a while. And she even told me, because I remember at one point I was like, I'm so tired of, messing, like right now, this would be a good day for me to have a weave, right? But I don't know, I just never did it. But, I was telling her, I was like, man, maybe I should get a weave, right? So she was like, yeah, just go, she gave me the site to go to, and it was a wholesaler. And as a matter of fact, it's one of the wholesalers that we use, AliExpress. So we use that, AliExpress, to drop ship. So if people already know about it, if they already know, the people who know about weaves, and if they're already buying from AliExpress, and then you're drop shipping from there and you're raising the price, I don't know. I don't know how that works, because even on AliExpress, the weaves are very expensive, like, $100 or more, but yet they're less than in the beauty supply store. So, that's something that you would have to test. You would have to test that. I recommend starting with something low. And in my group, I talk about that. Something that only costs you about $2 to $3, the most $5 to buy and to sell. And remember, we're not putting nothing in no inventory in our homes. We're not doing any of that. I did all that stuff as a network marketer. We don't have to do any of that, right? You are literally putting up a store, putting pictures in your store, and having people come to your store, buying from the picture that they see. They pay you through PayPal or Shopify, and then you go and order it from AliExpress, which is our drop shipper, and then have them ship it out to them. So you're not touching any inventory or anything like that. I mean, you could, but I don't deal with that. I just let AliExpress do everything. I love Shopify because it's literally the simplest way to make money online without dealing with anything. You're just clicking a couple of buttons. But like I said, it is a business. So you got to make sure that you're ordering people's stuff on time, making sure that then, you have your policies up there, letting them know it may take them 2 to 4 weeks to get their products, because it takes about 2 to 4 weeks. This stuff is coming from China most of the time. But some people I know have their own products and things like that. But for the most part, we are doing something that is low cost, right? $2 to $5 the most, and we're selling it at a profit. Okay, so weaves, I don't know how much you could sell that as a profit, being that you got to spend like $100 and something just to put it, just to order it. So I don't know. I can't say yes. Let's see. Are you getting products from the warehouse to sell? Not a warehouse. We're getting it from AliExpress. AliExpress, which is our wholesaler, our drop shipper. And like I said, they order it and it goes straight out to them. We don't have to do anything. The ear waxing on wine. The ear waxing? Joy wants to weave. Joy, you need to stop. Okay, good, Rodana. Okay, all right. So basically, why we want to have a niche. Having a niche is key, and because you can literally sell something to passionate people who want what you're buying. And what's so great about the next 90 days is this, right? This is what's getting me excited. I mean, I already made, money in my store, but I was doing it just to, to cater to my customers and to make money. However, now, when you click that link above, or somebody invited you to this live stream, and you're friends of somebody that's on this live stream, you want to get back with them, because I did tell my team to invite their people. I did tell my team to invite, people that they may know that want to do Shopify. So don't click my link. If you're somebody's friend on this webinar, on this live stream right now, don't click my link. Get back to the person who invited you here, right? Because I did tell my team, I'm like, look, I'm going to be doing a webinar. I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live. Just invite your people on so that they can get the information about the Shopify challenge. So if you're one of those people who were invited by somebody that's on my team, we'd love to have you, but don't click on my link. Go back to the person who sent you here because they have their own link, okay? We all are participating in this challenge, and what's fair is fair, and I'm not taking anybody's people that I don't need. I have a lot of people already. I don't really need anybody's people. I want everybody to win. And that's why I love Shopify, because everybody can win. And when you lock arms with us inside of Danielle's tech team, you will win if you do the steps. Now, I'm going to say it's going to be perfect. No, there may be challenges like Sam. He couldn't get into his tech academic back office. There's always going to be something, okay? So don't think this is perfect. The rainbows and yesterday was, Irish St. Patrick's Day. Don't think that the pot of gold is at the end of the rainbow and you're just going to sit back and coast. No, you have, there may be challenges. I don't know. There may be financial challenges. There may be personal issues. Believe me, I had some issues this week that literally tried to knock me upside down, but, didn't happen. I got over it. But there's going to be challenges. There's always going to be challenges in life and in your business. What you got to do, you got to pick yourself up, dust yourself back off, and keep moving and don't quit. Okay, so what I want to talk about is the contest part, okay? See my twinsies, they come over and then they use Nana's markers and it doesn't work. So the contest, okay? So not only will you be learning Shopify, not only are you going to learn how to create income in your Shopify store, how to make sales, how to do all this stuff, drop shipping. You're going to learn all this stuff. I mean, I gave a little bit of training in my group already. And like I said, some people have already been making sales because of what I've taught so far. But we're going to learn, even myself, I know I'm going to learn stuff that I probably don't even know or that I don't even know. So you're going to learn so much. But we start on April 1st. But I already have trainings inside of the group to get you started. You're going to get started, and you may start making sales before April 1st. But right now, you want to get started so that you can, first of all, get your own custom link, right? Get your own custom link. You're going to get a custom link so that you, if you choose to, you can promote this contest that starts on April 1st, right? So you wanna first click the link up there, get your own custom link so that you can promote this contest. Next, you want to be in the runnings for over $250,000 worth of cash and prizes. Cash and prizes. Now, I don't know about you, but that excites me. When I heard about it, I was excited. Why? Because first of all, the requirements to win this thing is like super duper easy. I mean, I think most people could probably do it, especially the first prize. I think most people could do this in less than 2 weeks to be in the running for that first prize. So let me just go down what the prizes are. Let me answer some questions. Okay, I answered your question. How do you handle refunds? Are you giving me their money back? I don't know. I haven't had any refunds. I made over 1.2 thousand in the last 30 days. I haven't had any refunds. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But if they ask for a refund, I guess you have a refund policy. They'll ship back they'll ship back the items that you sent them, and then you just give them a refund via PayPal or whatever. But I haven't had any refunds. Like I said, knock on wood. 1.2 thousand so far in 30 days. I have not had one refund. Not one. And because I have it'll take 2 to 4 weeks for shipping. I don't have people bugging me about shipping. It's been a great, great process so far. Now, not to say it's going to stay like that, but I haven't had anybody ask for a refund as of yet. So that's a good thing. And if you have everything set up and you make your presence known, and like I teach everybody on my team, have your Facebook page, have everything set up professionally so that you look like a nice professional store. People will trust your store. They will buy and they will wait. And the apps that we use, which you'll learn about once you become a part, the apps, they'll send out confirmations that their order has been shipped, their order has been delivered, their order's en route. So the apps that we use make it super, super simple. You don't have to do anything, okay? You don't have to do anything, but make sure that everything is set up properly, okay? Is AliExpress the only drop ship, or are there others? There's lots of them. There's lots. I mean, we have a whole long list, but I only use AliExpress. To me, that's from what I heard, that is the most reliable one. And I haven't had any problems. Like I said, no problems. They tell you when they're shipping your stuff out. When you order it, they tell you, your order's confirmed. I mean, it's a great process. And you have relationships with your wholesaler. So, if you're selling one item more than another, and that's from that same wholesaler, from that Chinese wholesaler, what happens is this: you develop a relationship. So then you can start talking to them, because sometimes they try to change the prices. I had that happen. I was ordering this one product over and over and over because I was getting so many orders, right? Over and over and over. And I was paying one price. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it went up like 20 cents. I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but it was like 20 cents. So I emailed the guy, and he's in China, right? And I said, wait a minute, I've been ordering this from you all this time, and it was this price. Now I see it's like, 20 cents more. I want my original price back. I said, I'm going to be sending you a lot of business because you develop a relationship with them. I'm going to be sending you a lot of business, and I want the same price, or I'll have to go to another wholesaler. He was like, all right, no problem. So he sent me the regular price. He was like, right now, I think it was like 12 o'clock at night where he was. He's like, it's 12 o'clock midnight here. I'm going to do it first thing in the morning. I was like, okay, first thing in the morning. It was back to the original price. So, you got to look out for things like that. You got to be, it's a business. You got to use your business sense. And if you see something that's, whatever, then just call him out on it. And he put it back, because he tried to get a little slick, because he's probably like, oh, she's bringing a lot of customers, lots of customers. So he raised the price, and it was only 20 cents, but that 20 cents matters. It matters to me. I don't want to lose 20 cents. If you give me one price one day, I want the same price the next day. So like I said, he put it back. So haven't had any problems since. Do we really have to tell customers it takes? Yes, because if you don't, they will hound you. You don't want that. No, truth, honesty is always the best policy, guys. Don't try to hold anything back. Just think about yourself. If you were shopping, wouldn't you want to know how long it takes? Because most shipping takes about 2 to 4 days, right? If you buy something on Amazon, it'll probably get to you the next day, right? Especially if you have Amazon Prime like I do, it'll get here the next day, fast. So if somebody's coming to your store, what if they're used to buying on Amazon? Or what if they have Amazon Prime? They're used to shopping on Amazon. And then they buy, and now they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. What if it was a gift for somebody? Right? And they're waiting, and if it's not out in the open, now you seem like a shiesty store, right? And they're never gonna come back. No, everything should be up front. Let them make a decision if that's what they want to do. Because if that was you, you would be upset. I would be upset. I'm like, where's my package? Like, what if I ordered it for my daughter's birthday? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was gonna take this long. Now I want a refund because it's taking too long. Forget it. I don't have that kind of time. Let me just run to the mall and get my daughter something for Christmas or my birthday. You understand? So you want to be as upfront and open as possible. Let people make that decision. If they decide not to buy, that's on them. But there'll be plenty of people who do. I have that little excerpt on every single one of my products. Please allow 2 to 4 weeks for shipping. Please allow you want to put that, because if you don't, they will expect it faster, and then you're really going to be in trouble, and then you're going to be handling a lot of complaints. So it's always best to, that's why I shut my store down during Chinese New Year, because I didn't know that they were not operating, and I had all these orders going out, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I was told that it was Chinese New Year, so I had to stop. I stopped my ads. I stopped it because it was taking like 2 months. Like, people just started getting their stuff, like literally like a couple weeks ago, because everything was shut down. So you don't want that. You don't want that. Thank goodness I didn't get any complaints during that time. But yeah, you don't want that. Okay, so let me just see. Hey, Thee Mogul. Nope, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, Martina. Just be honest, and honesty is the best policy always, and you'll see great results. Everything you sell is definitely in stock at times. Yeah, for the most part. And you don't want to buy something that's not in stock. And when it's out of stock, you'll see. In the apps that we use, it lets you know, it alerts you if the item you've been selling is out of stock. So you can either find another wholesaler or, then stop it from your store. But there's usually other wholesalers that will carry the same stuff. But you're looking for the best price. And I show you guys how to do that inside of my group. Okay, fierce negotiator. You gotta be. You gotta be. Oh, Amazon told me 5 weeks for it. Well, let me tell you something. Amazon now is using, like, Shopify people are using Amazon as well. So now, yeah, probably Amazon is having that same thing now. But before, Amazon was just, I don't know who was using it, who was selling on Amazon. But now Shopify people are also selling products on Amazon, and a lot of people are not using that e-packet, like how I showed you guys in our group. The e-packet gives you that that 20 days. If they're not using that, then yeah, it's going to be like 5 weeks, right? They want that free shipping. They're not even going to spend a $1 or $2 more to ship to their customers. So that's what's going to put your store way in front of anybody else's store that's not using what we use, which is e-packet, which gets it, because it's coming from China, it's really taking about 5 weeks. But what we use is something that's going to only take about 12 to 20 days. And it's usually 2 weeks, usually about 14 days people get their stuff. Okay, yeah, put the shipping back, definitely. Yes, in January, the Chinese New Year, and they shut down. Yeah, I know that I found out. So what was I going to share, you guys? What was I going to? Now I lost my train of thought. So hopefully this all makes sense. Okay, so what I want to talk about is the prizes, right? The prizes, because not only is it exciting to make money in your Shopify store, but it's even more exciting to win prizes while you're making money. That's what excited me. I'm like, wow, I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to do X amount of sales in my store because I've already done that. So now I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. But now I can what am I going to be doing is not only I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I'm doing to make money in my store, but also you get a chance to be in the running for prizes. So these are some of the prizes that you can win when you decide to join the challenge, right? And the challenge is free to join, guys. All you have to do is get your Shopify store. That's it. You don't need to do anything else. You get the free Techademics app that comes with the challenge. Everything is free. You're going to be in our Facebook group. You're going to be in my Facebook group, and you're going to be in our challenge Facebook group. And starting April 1st, you are going to be able to win prizes on June 30th. June 30th it ends, so everything was changed. So if you guys saw my last live, it changed. It's from April 1st to June 30th. And on July 1st, the winners are supposed to be announced, okay? Sorry for my handwriting. But anyway, so let me just tell you what the prizes are, okay? So from April 1st to June 30th, you have 90 days. Actually, it's 91 days to, let me just see. I've done Amazon. Okay. I've learned to source several wholesalers that carry the same. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's several wholesalers that carry the same thing. Can you tell licensed good from AliExpress on Shopify if you don't know the supplier is authorized to sell it? Can you sell licensed goods? See, now, I started out selling licensed goods, and like I said, I stopped. And Zane, you're in my group, so you should, if I made a video about that. I stopped. I mean, not that I stopped. It's still in my group. It's still in my store, but I'm going to go back in my store and change it. I was selling Harry Potter stuff. I was selling, what's that called? Mockingjay. I forgot the name of it. But these movie things, I stopped because I've never gotten in trouble, but I don't want to get in trouble. You understand? So I'm not licensed to sell that. That is not my movie. I didn't create it. So again, I was new. I was just trying to get everything out there. I sold some things, but then I stopped because, I was like, maybe this is not the right thing to do. And then I started hearing maybe just, selling generic things is best. So AliExpress will sell you some licensed stuff, but I don't know, if that movie or if that corporation can shut down your store, I don't know, and I wouldn't take that chance, to be honest. Always use ePacket. Yep. So PayPal, all you got to do is just call them. There is a limit on PayPal, but we don't have to talk about that right now. There's a limit on PayPal. So if you start making a certain amount of money, they won't shut you down, but they're going to start holding some of your money. But you just have to call them. That's what I did. I just called them. Yeah, that's a no-no, Aisha. Yeah. Don't sell licensed stuff. Just keep it generic. So this way you don't have to have any issues. Okay, so here are the prices, okay? Easy peasy, very doable. So the first prize is this. Prize number 1 is a trip to Bora Bora. All expense paid trip to Bora Bora for 2. All expense paid. All expense paid. I've never been to Bora Bora, but I'm pretty sure it's beautiful. I hear like you can be in your hut and just see like the water around you. Sounds beautiful. So an all expense paid trip to Bora Bora is prize number 1, and all you have to do to be in the runnings for that trip is to sell $100 worth of goods in your Shopify store. Only $100. Guys, you can do that in one day. I've done it in one day. So just by hitting this between April 1st, when I say this is the easiest contest ever, April 1st and June 30th, you have 91 days. 91 days to hit $100 in your Shopify store to be in the drawing for a trip, an all expense paid trip to Bora Bora. Isn't that cool? I mean, come on. Anybody could win that. Anybody could win that. Will I join Shopify under your group? If so, how? Yep, there's a link up on top there, Robin, and you will want to click that link and start your process. There's 7 steps that you got to follow. So follow that 7 steps. Okay, so this is prize number 1, an all expense paid trip to Bora Bora. All you have to do is sell $100 worth of stuff from April 1st to June 30th. Who thinks they could do that? Who thinks they could sell $100 worth of products in 90 days? Who thinks that? Who thinks that? Who thinks they could do that? I think you all could do that. That's what I think. All right, so prize number 2. Prize number 2 is this. Prize number 2 is this. $20,000 cash. $20,000 cash. This is prize number 2. All you have to do is get $1,000 worth of sales in your store within the next 90 days. Now you guys seen that I've already did $1.2 thousand in my store in 30 days. So of course you can do 1,000 in 90 days. Surely you can. Surely you can. By running $5 Facebook ads. That's all I do. Is run $5 Facebook ads to my product. And I already made $1.2 thousand in sales in 30 days. Running $5 ads to my product. Easy, easy, easy. Woohoo! Aisha says she joined and she's excited. Yes. Sam said he's tried to click my link and it does not work. It should work. Kay says, I already have Shopify. Okay, so if you already have Shopify, you can still join the challenge. You will just start at step 4. Okay, so let me just put that clause out there. If you already have a Shopify store, okay, then you will start at step 4, unless you want to open up a new one. But if you already have a store, all you need to do is start at step 4, and it shows you how to connect your current store to our Techademics app so that it can track your sales, because that app is going to be tracking your sales. Okay? No, Robin. Shopify, even though it's under Techademics, you still need to start the challenge. So you do have that in your Techademics. If you started the 7 steps, you still need to start the challenge. Okay? So it's linked, but it's not. Okay? So you'll have your own link in your back office. You can either click my link or you can click your own. You should have one back there in your Techademics back office. Okay? Because you're on my tech team, so you will have it. Okay? So that's prize number 2. Who's excited about these prizes? I'm excited. So prize number 3 is this. Still from April 1st. I think this prize excites the guys more than it excites me. April 1st to June 30th. And this is, I believe, a 1969 Camaro. I don't know so much about these cars, but you'll win a 1969 Camaro. And all you have to do is get $10,000 in sales in your Shopify store. I think that's easy to do as well. 90 days you have to do it. 90 days. So $10,000, that means you have to do about $3,500 a month. I think you could do it. Anybody could do that. You know, you maybe just run, instead of doing $5 Facebook ads, you may have to do $10. You know, double it. But that's it. So that's the prize for the Shopify contest. Everybody can do this. If you focus and you take action, you can all be in the running for this. I'm going for the $20,000. And there's also some prizes. I'm going for the $20,000, and I'm going for the affiliate side of the prize. So for those of you who just want to do Shopify, those are the prizes you can win. So not only will you be hustling to make money in your store, which is great. That's why I love contests, because it kind of challenges you. It pushes you to do more. It pushes you, right? So if you know that $20,000 is on the line, you're going to make sure you get that $1,000 in sales before, June 30th, right? You're not gonna shut down your ads so soon. You're gonna maybe run 2 or 3 ads instead of 1 ad. You understand? It's like you're gonna do a little bit more so that you can make sure that you hit that deadline. I know I'm gonna be pushing my team, so if you're on my team, I'm gonna be pushing you to do everything that you need to do so that you can get so that you can be in the running. Even if you don't win, you will be winning, because you're gonna win by making money in your store. You understand? So you push yourself. We're gonna be pushing ourselves for 90 days. Right. The price is a sidebar. Exactly. It's like you're going to be so focused on doing your store, but you want to keep the prizes in mind so that you're not lackadaisical with your store, right? You're not like, because I didn't get any sales this first 3 days. It's okay. Think about the 20 G's that you could win. Like, you know what? Let me get some sales, because I want to not only make $1,000 in my store, but also I want a chance to win that 20,000, right? So, because incentives makes people do more. So, okay, so great. Kay says great. What happened to the Rolls Royce? Right, I'm going to talk about that now. The Rolls Royce is this. The Rolls Royce is this. Okay, so that is the Shopify. I keep using the wrong marker. That's dried up. The Rolls Royce is on this side. This is the affiliate side. So once you all activate your Shopify, right? A lot of you are already on my team as affiliates. So you already qualify to participate in here. Some of you are just activating your Shopify your Shopify store, right? But you're not becoming affiliates. I would encourage everyone to become a Techademics affiliate. It's free. Become a tech affiliate. And in your back office, become an affiliate. Because in your back office, once you click the link to do the Shopify stuff, there's a bar up there that says become an affiliate. Click yes, click on it. Become an affiliate. It's free. Why? Because now you are going to have the opportunity to win prizes on this end as well. So now you're building a Shopify store, right? You're building a Shopify store. You're making money in your store, and you're in the running to win cash and prizes, right? Now, also as an affiliate now, if you don't become an affiliate, you won't win these prizes. You won't be in the running for this group of prizes. So if you can think about it, if I'm explaining this to you and you can understand, you have the opportunity to win 2 sets of prizes. Okay, 1 as just participating in a Shopify, and 2 as participating as a free Techademics affiliate. Okay, so this is what the Techademics affiliate is. You bring in 10 people into Techademics as an affiliate. So again, as you share your Shopify links, because once you come in as a Shopify contest, participant, you have the option of becoming an affiliate. So does everybody else. So as you're clicking my link up there above this video, you're going to start your Shopify store, you're going to download your app, you're going to do all that stuff, right? And you also, now if you don't become an affiliate, you can't promote this contest. You can only promote it once you become an affiliate. So you want to become an affiliate, so not only are you reaping the benefits of your Shopify store, but you also want to reap the benefits of being an affiliate. And if you bring in only 10 people, right, 10 people who join the contest, right? You bring in 10 people who join this contest as an affiliate, Techademics contest, as an affiliate, you will win or be in the runnings to win, again, trip to Bora Bora, Trip to Bora Bora. So you have 2 chances of winning. Trip to Bora Bora. That's staying, all expense paid. There's going to be 2 trips given out. I believe that's what he said, 2. So let's say you won $100 in your store, right? You made $100 in sales in your store, and you brought in 10 people into this contest. So guess what? You will be in the runnings twice. They're going to put your name in the hat twice to win the trip to Bora Bora. Let me know if that makes sense, okay? They're going to put your name in the hat twice, okay, to win the trip to Bora Bora, because you qualified for the $100 in sales in your Shopify store because you did all the 7 steps, you activated your app, we've been tracking your sales, you did $100, and you brought in 10 people to participate also in this challenge. And they became Shopify Techademics affiliates, and they are in the contest, okay? So now you have 2 entries into the trip to Bora Bora, okay? So you have 2. So now again, so that's prize number 1 on the affiliate side. Prize number 2 is bringing 100 people into the contest. And again, you have 90 days to do this. And it's easy because all you have to do is just share your link. You don't have to do anything else. You can share your link. So you bring in 100 people into the contest, and now again you have your name in the drawing for the $20,000. So let's say this. Just think of this bigger thinking here. You made $100 in your store, right? You made $100 in your store. You also brought in 100 people. So guess what? You have 2 entries into the Bora Bora trip. You with me? You have 2 entries because you qualified for the 10 people, so you get 1 entry. If you brought in 100 people, you qualify for the 10 people as well. So you're in the Bora Bora contest, you're in running in that, and you're in the pot for $20,000. You understand? Does that make sense? Please tell me if you guys are getting this. Give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up. You know, let me know if this makes sense to you. So that means you have 3 entries, 2 inside of the Bora Bora one, and 1 inside of the $20,000. But let's say this. Let's say you did $1,000 in your store. So now what do you qualify for? You qualify twice for the Bora Bora. Let's say you brought in $1,000 and you brought in 100 people, okay? So now you qualify twice for the Bora Bora trip, right? Because you hit that $100, boom, you're in the drawing for the Bora Bora. You brought in 10 people, boom, you're in the drawing for the Bora Bora again. You made $1,000 in your store, boom, you're in the $20,000 range for the Shopify, and you brought in 100 people, boom, you're in the $20,000 again. So you got 2 entries in $20,000, and you got 2 entries in the Bora Bora. Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, I see some hearts, I see some. Okay, that makes sense? Isn't that exciting? So now you got 4 entries, two chances to win. 2 chances to win the 20,000. Okay? 2 chances. And 2 chances to win the Bora Bora. Okay? So the next prize is this. The next prize is this. This is where the Rolls Royce comes in at. This is where the ghost. The ghost. So now, this third prize is this. This is the third prize. On the affiliate side. Third prize is this. You bring in 1,000 people into the contest. 1,000 people. 1,000 people. That is going to give you, let me just write it down. That's going to give you 2 entries. Now that's only if, let me just say 1,000 people. All right, let me just give you this scenario first, and then we'll break it all down. 1,000 people into this will give you entry into the Ghost. That's the Rolls Royce Ghost. If you bring 1,000 people into this contest between April 1st and June 30th. Sorry for my handwriting. But that's what's going to give you the Ghost. Okay? Now I don't know if this will give you the Ghost and the Camaro. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe it'll be in the drawing. So let's break this down. So that's what's going to give you, that's the ultimate prize, to bring 1,000 people. And that's still not hard to do. It's still not hard to do. I mean, I have about almost 400 people in tech academics right now. It's not hard to do at all. And the last time I did a live stream, I had almost 300. And that was less than a week ago, I think. And now I have almost 400. Okay, so not hard to do, guys. Not hard. All right, so let me just break it down. Let me do the breakdown. Just to let you guys know. So, $100 in your store will give you trip to Bora Bora. Trip Bora Bora. $1,000 in your store will give you $20,000 cash. $10,000 in your store will give you 69 Camaro. Okay? So the $100 trip to Bora Bora, $1,000 cash. I don't know if you guys can put this down a little bit. You guys see my picture. I took my picture off the wall so it wouldn't distract anybody. Okay, so all right, so $10. So now we got 10 people, 10 contest affiliates. Bora Bora. You guys see my 100 affiliates, $20,000 cash, and 1,000 affiliates. You see this? Ghost. Okay, so you can literally win all of this. $100 plus the 10 people, that'll give you 2. Okay, so any combination is if you bring enough people in, you can literally unlock all of these prizes and be making money in your store at the same time. Okay, so to me, that's exciting. Patricia says it makes sense. Good, got it. Okay, good. I'm glad I was able to clarify it for you. I had to watch it again too to really understand. But that's the way it's going to be. This contest is going to run from April 1st to June 30th. So what I'm suggesting everybody do is to get your link now. Get your link now. You can leverage me because I'm going to be doing lots and lots of Facebook Lives. I'm going to be doing webinars. I'm going to be doing all kinds of things to help my team hit this and to help them reach their goals in their Shopify store. Because I believe that everybody can do $10,000 in their Shopify store within the next 90 days. I believe so. So if you believe it, you can achieve it too. I believe you guys can do it. Anybody that's locked arms with me will be able to do it. I'll be there to answer questions. I answer questions pretty much all day long. Last night I had to shut down my computer. I was like, all right, let me go to bed. It was like almost 2 in the morning. I was still answering questions because I'm there to help my team. I'm there to help you guys win. I want to celebrate your success. I want to celebrate your wins. And there's going to be a lot of success stories coming out of Danielle's tech team. I just know it. There's already success stories coming out, and the contest hasn't even started yet. So if you can have success with just a little bit of information that I've given, just imagine how much success you can have with the 90 days step by step trainings that we're going to be getting from Chris Record, and I'm going to be piggybacking on his trainings to make sure that all of you guys are understanding the process and that you have what you need to keep your Shopify store up, running. It looks good, it feels good, because when you step into a store, it's all about the feeling, right? You got to take yourself out of the picture. Not about what you like, but it's about your customers, right? And also you got to think about, your shopping experience. What makes you want to buy? Right? You got to have that customer confidence. And that's a lot of things that we talk about in our group. The customer confidence. You want your customers to feel confident buying from you. Why buy from you when they could buy somewhere else, right? That is what sets you apart factor. You have to be set apart from everybody else out there online that's telling them that, to come and buy from their store, because there's a lot of ads out there. So with that being said, if anybody has any questions, if not, I'm going to shut it down. Hopefully this was informative for you. Hopefully you're ready to join my team. You're ready to join. If you want to join the contest, you're ready to join as an affiliate. You're just ready to do everything so that you can make 2017 your best year ever. I'm going to tell you guys, I've made lots of money online, and it's only March right now, and I've made more money in the last 3 months than I have in the last almost 3 years online. I'm going to tell you, when you condense it, I know I'm probably going to quadruple the amount of money that I've made in the last 2.5 years online, just this year alone. And it's all due to the 4% group and Techademic. So if you're not connected to me, the 4% group, that's something, a little bit different, but it's because of the 4% group that I found Techademics. It's not because I didn't find Techademics and I found the 4% group. Because my mentor told me about the 4% group. I trust my mentors, my coach, and him and his wife was doing the 4% group. I locked arms. I got in with them. And now because of this, I've learned so much about $5 Facebook ads. I didn't know anything about this stuff, about Shopify. I didn't know anything about this stuff. In December, I didn't even know anything about Shopify. So when I tell you that we're at the forefront of something big, something huge, something that's going to be a multi-trillion dollar industry, things are closing down. Sears is closing. Barnes and Nobles. I went to tried to go to Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles is closing. I mean, you name it. All of these stores are closing. All of these brick and mortar stores are closing, and more people are shopping online. So if you can find a niche of people who want to buy what you're selling, if you can set up your store for success, if you can cater to them in a way that nobody else does and nobody else has, I'm telling you, you can create a successful store that will pay you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I just done a 1.2K in the last 30 days. I'm just getting started with this store, honestly. Like there's so much that I could be doing that I haven't been doing. But I am gonna do it, especially throughout this contest. I'm going in for the $20,000 cash, and maybe I run the trip to Bora Bora as well. But that's what I'm claiming. I'm not too big on. I would love to win the Rolls Royce. I mean, if I win it, that'd be great. But that's not really what I'm shooting for. I would love to have the cash that would pay off the rest of that $30,000 debt that I had, and I'll be free and clear. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So for my past, right, and that could I'll be on a really, really clean slate, and it would be great. So if I could win that and then relax and celebrate in Bora Bora, guys, let me tell you something. But I would love to have any one of you on stage with me claiming that prize, and any trip would be great for any one of you. Any of these prizes would be great. We all can be winners. Why just settle for one thing when you can have it all? Right? Why settle for one thing when you can have it all? That's what I said. If I get the Ghost, hey, I'll drive it. I've never driven a Rolls Royce before, but I'll drive it. I got to get used to that stuff because that's what's coming in my life anyway. Right? That's what's coming in my life. So I receive it, and I open up myself for that abundance, for that blessing of Rolls Royce Ghost. I never even thought about having one until now. So, you guys are connected to the right people at the right time. If you really want to see success this year, if you're really ready to achieve success, if you're ready to put past your fears and go forward with faith and confidence, you can do it. Lock arms with me, lock arms with Chris Record, lock arms with all the people that I'm connected with. I had a little snafu earlier this week. I connected myself to somebody that I shouldn't have, unfortunately. But I thank God that it didn't go any further, and that's behind us. But I'm here to help you guys win. I'm here to help you achieve the success that you want. You want to be home with your kids. You want to, I hear people say, Danielle, I just want to provide for my wife and my kids. Like this is what it's going to help you to do. But you got to take it seriously, and you got to know that you're worth it. Your kids are worth it. If you don't have kids, maybe your grandkids are worth it. Whatever, whoever you're doing this for. And don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who say you're crazy. Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time? Because they're gonna come out the woodworks, and they're gonna tell you these things because they're not brave enough to go forward and do things like that. You gotta put a blind ear to those people, and you gotta know that you're on this path and this journey by yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because the people who you think are your friends and the people who think you got your back, once you start doing something different than them, they are going to start to say different things about you. So remember, you were born in this world by yourself. God got your back. Don't worry about anybody else. Mama she'll come around, daddy will come around, uncle will come around, husband, wife will come around when you start making money. But right now, if you have been struggling online and you're not making money, then they are going to come after you and say you're crazy, you're silly, what are you doing? It's a scam, it's a this. I mean, you're going to hear it all. So be prepared. It's not going to come without challenges. Be prepared for the challenges. Be prepared for the naysayers. I put on my wall, that was from one of my mentors, that Satan despises entrepreneurism because it breaks the yoke of poverty. If you're really ready to break that yoke, then you got to do something different. That's what I did. I was ready to break the yoke. I said, this is it. I can't do this anymore. I'm spinning my wheels doing the same thing, being unhappy and keep searching for stuff that's not serving me. Then I have to do something different. And so when I found online marketing, everything changed. It was a lot to learn. It's going to be a lot to learn, guys. Don't be afraid to learn. You're still alive. Learn. And the more you learn, the bigger your mind will get, the broader. I mean, you'll start to discover stuff about yourself that you didn't even know. I discovered a lot of my shortcomings by, meditating and just realizing, writing down my goals about the things that I wanted. I realized a lot about myself, that I had to work on myself. So that personal development is key. Don't think that you are the end all, that be all, that you're going to become the guru. You need to just work on yourself. Work on yourself, and everything else will come to you. I now say I don't make money online. I attract it. And it's the truth. Before I was trying to make it. I was trying to make it. Now I just attract it. Why? Because I've become somebody that people want to be around. Before I wasn't. I didn't even want to be around myself. I used to try to escape, right? Where's the wine? Let me escape from this life, right? So it's a difference when you want to escape from life and when you want to share your life so that others can benefit. There's a big difference. So that's the person that you need to become, because the more people you help to get what they want, you will always get what you want. And I'm telling you, I promise you this. I promise you. So let me see what are the typical profit margins? It all depends. And I'm going to say the typical profit margin, and I speak about this on my team. Right now, we suggest you do like a free plus shipping method. Free plus shipping means you have a product which is about $2 and you sell it for maybe for free, and they just pay shipping, shipping could be $7.99 or $9.99. Like I kind of play with it. And $9.99, so that would be like a $5, maybe like a $6 profit on each item. But you do want to have regular priced items in your store as well, because when people come to your store, like I said, if your store looks good, it feels good, and you're offering this one product for free, and they feel like it's worth it, that they want it, they'll buy it. And plus, they won't just buy one; they'll buy a lot. I've had people buy 10 of my products, and when they buy 10, if they're paying an $80 shipping cost, and I'm only spending about $6 for it, then I've made about $70 something. So the profit margin ranges, but you don't want to make your profit margin too high, because and you don't want to make it too low. You want to be making a profit off of it. So like I said, we focus mostly on the free plus shipping, but I have the shipping things in our group, and you will see exactly how to price your items so that you can and how to research your items to make sure your price point is okay and it's not too high and it's not too low. So you're looking at about, it depends, but starting out in your store, definitely free plus shipping, because it just brings more people to your store, to get your store that traction, to get your Facebook pixel matured, so that you are your store is being exposed and Google is recognizing your store. So there's a lot of factors involved with having a store, right? So you just want to get people there. Lots of people will come and don't buy, just like anybody else that goes to the mall. They may come, but they'll just window shop and leave. But then you have something set up where you can send out emails to them. That's another app, a free app, that they'll send out emails to them and bring them back to your store. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of factors when it comes to that. Let me see what else here. Awesome. Thanks, Patricia. You're going to deserve it. Oh, my Rolls Royce, I'm gonna deserve it. Thank you. I'll come to California and pick you up, Patricia. I'll do a cross country road trip. Could do with some feedback on my site, D, before I set up another shop or rethink. I have not sold a thing yet and have been trying for a year. Even tried Facebook. Well, I'm saying, you're in my group. Have you watched all of the trainings that I put in my group since Wednesday? Because I went over a lot of people's stores, and I went through them with a fine-tooth comb, and I also added lots of feedback. So if your store, if your store has anything like their store, then then you can relate to the feedback that I gave them. Okay, so if you have not watched those videos, I encourage you to go back. And when we meet, every time we meet, I always pick out somebody's store. Okay, and it's usually 2 or more. I'm funny? Thank you. Yeah, see, Kmart down the street is closing. Yeah, I'm quirky, Robin. You'll get to know. And I got to put you in my group also. So good to see you. Welcome to the team. So everybody who started, everybody who got their challenge link, everybody who clicked on that link, congratulations. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to seeing you. If you did subscribe to the challenge, just send me a message, okay? Because I want to make sure that you are a tech affiliate, because I just think it's important. We have lots of free trainings back there in the back office. So send me a message if you did, in fact, click that link tonight and you got started. So, and then I'm going to add you into my tech group. So send me a message, okay? Send me a private message and say, hey, Danielle, I joined. I'm ready to go. And, I'm excited to have you. All right, guys. Yep. So if you have not done that yet, Zane, I encourage you to do that, because I don't like to keep going over the same stuff. I'm sure the stuff that I talked about on their sites, you can relate to it. Okay, so please watch that. And then if you have any additional questions, yes, sure, I'll be happy to answer. We meet twice next week, because Chris Record, I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing some things next week. And so we're going to meet twice, and I'll go over some more stores. Okay, so remember, guys, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So don't expect you to make the 10,000 in 1 week. Right? Don't do that. Just you gotta go with the flow. Make sure everything is set up right. When that first person comes into your store, if people are not coming to your store, it's because you're missing something. You're missing that customer confidence. You're missing that trust. You're missing something. Okay, so people just don't leave for no reason. They're leaving, especially if you're not gotten any sales. I mean, people are going to leave anyway because that's just the name of the game. But if you're not gotten any sales and been over a year, believe me, your store is not up to par. It's not right. So watch those videos that I have in the group. It explains everything. I think I covered everything, and we'll meet again for anybody that needs some questions answered, and I'm there to answer questions. All right, guys. Oh, well, I love you guys too, Patricia. I love you all. I love all of you. I really do. I appreciate you guys being in my life. I appreciate you all letting me come into your lives and to mentor you and coach you and to inspire you. And hopefully, we can have a long-lasting relationship together as I continue to build my success online. I want to continue to inspire those who are really serious about changing their lives and building themselves something big online as well. Okay, so that's my mission here, to help everyone achieve their goals, whatever they may be, because I believe we all can. If I can do it, and I'm telling you, I came from some crazy stuff. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, guys, so thanks so much for the heart. Thanks for the love. I love you guys. I appreciate you all, and I look forward to serving you. And let's rock this thing. Let's make some money and let's win some prizes. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Love you too, Martina. Bye-bye.